Hey guys, this is Pooper Trooper. I just wanted to make a quick video on the recent news on Jason Blaha. So, if you go on to Jason Blaha Fitness, you will notice that his views have actually really declined. Like, I was just scrolling through his videos, and like the average video, the average non-clickbait video, like without the name dropping, has like 3 or 4,000 views, sometimes even less. And he used to be up at like 5 or 6,000 views per video. By the way, these numbers are pathetic for someone who has over 100,000 subscribers. I mean, someone who has 100,000 subscribers should be getting at least 10,000 views per video. I mean, I know he uploads all the time, but still. And even his most clickbait video recently, the one where he goes into his stolen valor, has only, at the time I'm recording this video, around 20,000 views, which is really pathetic. I mean, and he has like, at this point, I think 103,000 subscribers. So he should be getting a lot more views than that. Anyway, now that I've ranted on that, I want to move on to a different topic. And that is I've watched all the latest videos by Shadowman, aka Natty Lufter, and he has been reviewing comments left under Jason Blaha's last really clickbait video. And a lot of people are saying, like, what the fuck is this shit? You know, you're lying, you're full of shit. This can't, no one thought you were trolling. How should we know you were trolling, etc., etc.? And he obviously always responds with, most of the time he doesn't respond, but when he does respond, he'll, come up with some bullshit, a cop-out, like, he will say, oh, the videos by other people, they actually remix my videos and change what I say. Well, that's not true. Exposed TV, Alan Roberts has actually shown a lot of your clips. Do you honestly think that he used some, he edited your videos to the point where he basically changed what you had originally said? No. He played 20 to 30-second clips of you talking about your mercenary past and how you, wanted to kill people and crazy shit like that, and that you fought for your country and all that. So really the only people to really edit your videos and make you say stuff you didn't were myself and obviously Shadowman on his other smaller channel, Snap City, where he makes parody videos, and then occasionally some other smaller channels have also made you say stuff you didn't actually say. But for the most part, people haven't done that. They've actually just taken things you've said. Like, for example, take the 40 Years of Delusion series, which, by the way, I should review and make into multiple videos. That should be done by me, but I also have a private life, and this isn't really a priority at the moment for me, but I might do it in future. Anyway, they did not. So this series was made by Exposed TV, this 40 Years of Delusion series, and they did not make you say stuff you didn't say. They didn't remix like the stuff you said. They just played the clips one after the other, you know, and laid them over each other and let you do the talking. And you said some pretty crazy shit, some pretty contradictory shit in those clips. So my point is that no, Blaha, no one is like deliberately editing your videos to make you say something you didn't say with the purpose of claiming you said stuff you didn't actually say. Okay? No one is actually trying to do that. Now, another topic I wanted to touch on just for a minute here was, how you basically have, again, this is like 10th time in a row, you failed on the goals you've set for yourself. Like, where's your 500 plus pound squat? Where's your 500 plus pound raw squat? Where is it? I don't see it. And where, like, the thing is, you always change your mind also. Like, this spring you were saying, oh, I don't care that much about, what I weigh. Oh, I'm gonna, eat all this all these carbs. I'm going to have a ton of sodium, And you were saying, oh, I don't give a shit about how lean I am. I just want to get strong as fuck, And I could go into how you switch to a belt and other devices when, months earlier you were bashing that shit, But I'll just stick to the topic at hand. So you basically went from saying, I want to actually gain weight or stay at the same body weight, I believe you were saying, and recomposition, to saying, oh, I want to lose weight. And like you were saying, I'll have a 500 plus pound squat, and of course, at first you were claiming it would be raw. Like late last year, you were still claiming it would be raw, and then you put a belt on. Like, what the fuck? That's not raw, according to your own fucking admission. That's not really raw. Okay. Anyway, I always go off on these tangents, but to keep it more, to stay more on track here, I'd like to just say that basically, and now you basically see him cutting. Oh, and by the way, Jason, where the fuck is your DEXA scan? Like I'm not seeing that shit. Where the fuck is it? Like, you always flake out on me. Like, I used to be your fan, but you fucking lie, and you flake out. What the fuck, man? Seriously. I mean, it's fine if you admit that you're not going to do it. Like, honestly, I basically, if I'm going to admit, if I'm going to claim that I'm going to get to this and this number, to an enormous audience, I'm going to get there or die trying, right? But then I will absolutely not just flake on it. And if I do flake on it, I'll apologize to my fans and I'll say, fuck, I flaked on this shit. And but you don't do any of that. You just fucking flake and just move on, right? I find that bullshit. Anyway, and now you're losing weight. And I don't even know what your numbers are, but I don't see them going up, like, what the fuck? I mean, okay, if you're cutting, obviously you're not going to be gaining a lot of strength. But that goes against what you promised before, which was, oh, I don't give a shit about cutting. I want to gain strength, right? I want a recomposition. So you're always, as Shadowman has said many times, and many other people have said, you're flip-flopping on everything. And another thing Jason Blaha has been flip-flopping on, and this is something kind of subtle, like he hasn't outright said anything like totally fucking crazy, but it's kind of flip-flopping. I'll just tell you what he said like about a year ago, or he's been saying this forever, but it goes something like this, and he's said this in multiple videos. Protein powders are useless, they're a waste of money, blah, blah, blah. And supplements are like a waste of money, and they're useless, and they're just fucking stupid, right, in general, according to him. And then what he has said recently is that, quote, I am not necessarily anti-protein powder or anti-protein shake or whey or whatever the fuck. Like, doesn't that contradict his previous statement? Never mind, that in like 2015 he was providing an affiliate link in the description of every single video to Tiger Fitness, to their protein supplement or supplements. Anyway, and this is exactly what Jason Blaha is. He's a flip-flopper. I mean, back in the UK, he was against supplements. So he went from being against them to sort of endorsing them. Well, that actually started in the UK, the Tiger Fitness thing. He endorsed them for a while, and then Tiger Fitness let him go. I've actually commented under one video, and I'll show that probably in another video. I actually have shown it in one video, but it was kind of like a side topic of the video. But I'll probably make this into a video where I show this comment. I commented actually under my real name. Basically saying, didn't you actually, what was it? I basically said what Steve Shaw said in his series where he basically exposed Jason Blaha. I said that, he was with Tiger Fitness, providing an affiliate link to Tiger Fitness. And I think he actually denied that. I'd have to check. But I think he actually denied saying that. Wait, maybe I can check now and tell you for sure.